are heading back to California to Anza-Borrego to do some boondocking. We had a lovely time here in Yuma. It was great. We got to see Curtis's auntie and her sister, and we got to see our good friends, the St. Pierre's.
So Debbie, what are we doing?
We're digging a hole.
Digging a hole to put the trailer?
For ourselves, like usual. So we are boondocking just up from Borrego Springs, the town, and we're on private land that this fellow allows people to dry camp, boondock here for free, which is just bizarre. However, our site has a distinct smell of pee. I don't know if someone camped here and just peed out their tent door or what it is, but we're gonna go for a little walk and see if we can find something that doesn't quite have such a strong urine content. So hopefully, wish us luck. Okay, so we survived a wicked windstorm last night. I don't know how strong the winds got. I just know we had to bring in our slides and it was scary. Curtis, of course, slept, but I did not. Of course not. The trailer was rocking and it was horrible. So update on our site. We went to the hardware store and got some neutralizer and took care of it. And so that is all gone. The urine odor in our campsite is gone. Public service announcement. Please don't pee in your site. It's really quite disgusting. This is a really cool place. If you look around, it is just bare land, but these little campsites, dispersed camping sites, have just been kind of eked out where people have pulled in repeatedly and the sand is moved around and creates a great site. And this is on the way to Glorietta in the Anza-Borrego State Park. It goes through private land and then ends up back in the state park again. But yeah, when it's not blowing wind and scaring the snot out of me, it's beautiful here.
We're going for a drive.
Where are we going for a drive to?
We're going to Little Blair Valley and Blair Valley in Anza-Borrego State Park.
Cool.
That way.
That way.
Over there and up the hill.
Over there somewhere. And it is windy.
It is very windy.
So this is Little Blair Valley Road. And it is beautiful, but we couldn't bring our trailer in here at all. It's just way too rough.
Too narrow.
Well, okay, too rugged. How's that?
You'd scratch up the side of it pretty bad.
Oof.
It's a 4x4 road.
It's a 4x4 road. But it is really pretty, and it is still windy today, but it's definitely more sheltered in here. Very, very lovely.
So we're in Blair Valley. This is Little Blair Valley over there. And this is a campground spot. It's just beautiful. Massive rocks that you back onto. It is a wonderful, wonderful campground spot. But unfortunately, our trailer can't get in here. Hey little bunny, how are ya?
So far, Little Blair Valley Road and Blair Valley Road, thus far, we wouldn't be able to bring our trailer in. They narrow out too much in too many spots where we'd be leaving our paint behind. Which is really disappointing because it is really pretty out here.
It is.
And it would be gorgeous camping in this area.
You had a Class B, you'd fit in here really nice. Or one of those Jeep setups with the rooftop camping.
That's true.
That would be really nice.
That's really true. So if you see, up there is a camp spot. That's what I mean. Like, you can just these beautiful areas. Just perfect. But our trailer, unfortunately, our trailer is a little too long, and it's fine for clearance. That's not a problem, but it's tail swing and width that is a little bit too much to come into these spots. without leaving paint behind.
Yeah, like a cactus is probably gonna scratch.
Yeah, like I think we'd be donating paint to that little cacti. So we're just driving down the little side road to look at these campsites that are along here. There's a few we could, depending what the road is, like Blair Valley Road for coming in from the other direction, which we'll be traveling on. There's a few of these sites that we could either back into or pull into that are really quite pretty. Unfortunately, we're not quite sure what happened, but we lost all of our footage for Big Blair Valley, which we could access the first part of the campground off of the main highway. And it's such a shame we lost the footage because Big Blair Valley is beautiful as well. And there's lots of dispersed camping there, and the sites are big and spacious, and it's a great place to go. Unfortunately, we can't show it. So I guess that just makes it on our bucket list to have to go there again.
Debbie's wearing her winter coat because it is very windy.
It's cold.
She's not liking the wind. It's very cold here.
I'm over it.
So we're going through this garden place here in Anza-Borrego, in Borrego Springs.
Okay, so that's called the Desert Bear. From the wind.
Debbie, is it windy?
You want to be able to hear me? It's so windy. So today we say goodbye to our dispersed camping in Borrego Springs, and we are heading to Perris Lake near Monterey. No, not Monterey. Merino Valley. That's
Merino Valley.
They say you're supposed to leave it better than you found it, and we definitely did. We cleaned up the mess, neutralized the urine, and raked everything to have it that it didn't look like we were here as much as possible. So yeah, we're off.
Hey Debbie, where are we?
We are at Perris Lake, California, which is kind of part of Merino Valley. I have such a problem with that word.
What brought us to Merino Valley?
We had a dinner with Gordon Lois, who are our daughter-in-law's parents. They've become friends of ours, and we had a great visit, and it was so nice to see them. They've been inviting us to come visit them for 12 years, and we finally made it.
They have a beautiful home down here, and it was wonderful to see them.
Yeah, it was a great visit. It's a little windy this morning. It is really pretty here. Word to the wise, they say that every site is 31 feet long. The pad, they are not. Ours was 15, and we squished ourselves in, but it worked. But it's really, really pretty here, and well worth the visit. Super easy to access the Los Angeles basin from here. Everything is relatively close. And yeah, it was just totally a pleasant visit. This is an example of the sites. It is parking lot-ish, but you're to back in on this side with your hookups here, and then you park your vehicle here if you're doing a tow trailer. But like I said, they do say that they are 31 feet this way. They are not. They are much shallower than that. And our trailer had massive overhang. And when we drove around the park, everybody had major overhang onto the picnic area. This is on a reservoir, and so it is a man-made lake. But it is really pretty. So in the sites, there is water, electric, and there is a drain for gray water, which they have labeled as sink water only. So they have this great sandy dump with 3 lanes, which is just fantastic. Lots of room for everyone to come in. They have a dumpster right here and a porta potty. Very well laid out. What did you just tell me?
We can't film that because my hair is terrible.
I don't care. What did you just tell me? It is in the morning, and I'm trying to book us into Castaic Lake, which is just north of Santa Clarita, to go to Grace Church and to go to Six Flags Magic Mountain. And what did you just tell me?
Well, you're down at the lower lagoon area, and I pointed out that there's a massive dam above there of that water reservoir on the main lake. And I just said, if there's an earthquake and that dam breaks, we're just let you know we're dead. I said, you can swim, can't you? The trailer probably is going to float. So we're fine. It'll be fine.
You are such a jerk. Like, why would you even say that? Just so everyone knows, this is what I live with. Love you.
I love the hair, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Some seriously bad bedhead here.
You're terrible.